So I just got my Retroid Pocket 5 in the mail, and I'm so excited for it. I've seen a lot of coverage about these other colorways, so like the black one and the white one, but I haven't seen much about the one that I'm really excited for, which is the GameCube colorway. So what I figured I'd do is I'd do a little unboxing, see how it looks, especially in comparison to this Indigo controller right here. And we're also going to check out some games at some different aspect ratios, so like 16:9 or 4:3, and see how those games that do or don't take up the full screen look on this device. That being said, I'm going to leave the performance kind of stuff to other videos just because that's been covered so much by some great YouTube channels like Retro Game Core, and just kind of focus more on how it looks and feels. Let's go. So super quickly, just for those who don't know what this is, at a super high level, it's an Android phone without data, but with a controller that's designed for playing retro games and Android games. I would say in particular what stands out about this one is that it has an OLED screen and a really nice form factor. And this is also amongst a sea of other devices. There's just a ton of these that have come out over the past couple of years and will probably continue to. That being said, I think Retroid has built a really strong reputation building and delivering really thoughtfully designed handhelds. All right, so let's give the box an open and see how it looks. Yes, I actually forgot I got a few accessories, so we'll probably check those out in a different video, but we can open them up now. So first up, I picked up the dock because I figured it would be fun to try to play this on the television. I grabbed this case, it was 10 bucks. And then of course we have the actual system itself. Let's go, I'm so excited. All right, so box looks pretty nice. It's one of those things where like if the packaging is too nice, it's like, why are you spending so much money on packaging when this is already an affordable device? So I feel like this packaging is just right because it's giving that sort of confidence that it's like a real product and not just like some janky thing that isn't legit. All right, moment of truth. Ooh, I can already see the little buttons. Let's go. Damn, okay. I mean, I knew I just had the box out, but it is like so small. Like compared to what I was used to. Look at that. That looks so beautiful. Sorry, I'm excited for this device, so if I'm like a little out of pocket with how stoked I am. All right, let's see what else is in the box real quick. So you got a little manual here, and then a USB-C to A cable. I kind of wish they would just like not bother sending these because I have so many of these, but it is kind of cool. You can see it's Retroid branded, which is fun. All right, onto the device itself. Yeah, it feels really good. Like it's not like, it doesn't creak at all when you try to flex it, which is really cool. I know when I compare it to my Odin, this has sort of been my main driver for a while, and it's flexing a little bit, which I think this is a great quality handheld, but this just does feel a little bit better right off the bat. Damn, yeah. No, the buttons feel really nice. I think it looks really good. You know, they're like maybe like a little bit loud, but I kind of like that. I feel like I'm getting some feedback. Yeah, and one thing I'm also noticing is just this kind of textured finish, which I know some other YouTubers have been calling out. That sort of is carried over onto the shoulder buttons, which feels really nice. I think maybe it's time to compare it to the original Indigo controller. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, that looks pretty close to my eyes. Like, I'm not sure how it's being captured like in the camera, but that Indigo is super close. I'm looking at the grays, like the grays are also super close. Sorry, this is a little grimy. I've been putting in some miles on this. But I mean, even I'm looking at the C-stick, like that looks pretty good too. Then if we compare the buttons, I mean, even the button color, I would say probably the thing that's the furthest off is the A button. To me, looks like it's sort of a different color. Close enough for jazz, I would say. I think one thing that does make this look a little bit different is there's that single layer of glass all on the front, and so that sort of gives the front of this device a little bit of a different look because it has like a totally different texture than like kind of that matte finish of the GameCube controller. But when you look on the back where it's sort of like surfaces, I think that the colors are super similar. That's really great to see. So yeah, overall, pretty happy with how this looks. I think it definitely lives up to the GameCube colorway name. So I think now maybe let's compare this just to some other devices that I have laying around. So like here we have the Odin that I've been using for the past couple years around since it came out, and I've been having so much fun with it. And I'm really excited to have a system that is just a little bit smaller because like I mostly use this when I'm traveling. And this is just like a little bit bigger than I would like. So this was kind of the perfect upgrade when the time came. I think another thing that'd be great to compare this to is like the Switch Lite. Definitely like a little bit smaller all around than the Switch Lite, which is pretty cool. Then of course, I got the analog pocket here, got the Miyoo Mini, however you say that. Overall, yeah, you can see it's definitely like pretty small, and I'm pretty happy with that. And if you're curious about how much this weighs, it looks like it weighs about 270 grams, which is apparently nearly exactly the same as the analog pocket and also the Switch Lite. All right, let's boot her up. Yeah, right away you can see the OLED screen is just really coming through, like how dark the blacks are. All right, so I'm going to install Brotato. I know it's not a retro game, but damn, have I been just totally addicted to this game. So let's see how it looks. Ooh. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this game, like, it looks crispy on the screen. And actually, real quick, let's see, like, what, I don't even know, like, what brightness I'm at. Ooh, I'm seeing I'm at such a low brightness. Like, let me turn this brightness up. I'm going to put it up at, like, 75%, which might look better on the camera. Ooh. Damn, that looks nice. So I think, yeah, when it comes to these like widescreen games, like Android games, I think this is going to be like just an amazing device to play on. And you know what? While I'm at it, let me try putting on some of that RGB joystick light. Oh, let's go. Customize. Ooh, something kind of like that goes well with the GameCube. Looks crispy, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, if I were like on a train or something, I don't know, I'd probably turn them off. I'm too self-conscious. So I figured we could try booting this up and then try a couple different games to see how the GameCube colorway looks with these bezels. And you can see that, yeah, the blacks are super inky and it looks really awesome, but ultimately the game isn't going to kind of sink into the rest of the device because there's just that difference in color between the actual device itself and the black that's sort of left over from rendering the game. So you can see here I have Alien Hominid on, and we have these black bars on the right and the left, which is of course expected, but definitely like something that we're gonna have to live with the GameCube colorway because it's not gonna sort of sink into the rest of the system like we mentioned. It doesn't really bother me. Like I feel like once you're playing the game, you kind of get into it and you don't really notice it. Looks really nice though. Of course, this game has sort of a pixely style, so I think that's why it kind of looks a little bit lo-fi and crunchy right now. Yeah, so one thing so far that I've noticed that I don't love about this is the rumble motor, where I'm going to hold it close to the microphone that I have here and just listen to how it sounds. It kind of sounds like it's dying or broken or something, so I wonder if that's sort of normal or not. Sounds like an RC car. Doesn't seem quite right. So definitely let me know in the comments if this is what yours sounds like or if mine is off. So I don't know if I'm alone in this, but I've had the original Odin for a few years now, and I've kind of been waiting for a device that like felt like enough of an upgrade, and I wanted something that was a little bit smaller. And so this, between being kind of just the right size, plus having the OLED screen and a little bit better performance, I felt like it was time for the upgrade. And I feel like between these two devices, like I'm just really excited to have one that's more fun looking. I think when I got this original Odin, I was like a little bit self-conscious about, you know, traveling and having some like, I don't know, kind of childish looking device. And I think, you know, I gotta say after having this for a few years, it's like, you know, I'm already playing video games like on a plane. Might as well have some fun with it. And also like, I just need to get over that. So you know what? I'm going for it. This is me now. I got the fun system. Let's go. So I know this is just a quick one, but thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the Retroid. Do you think it scratches that GameCube itch? Are you getting one of these? Are you passing and waiting for one of the next 10 million devices that will come out in the next couple of months? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think, and have a good one. Thanks for watching.